you looking for a sexy new fragrance for autumn and winter?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Hi everybody and welcome back to Ellie Smells, and today I'm really excited because I'm going to be reviewing the latest fragrance from Paco Rabanne, and it's the Pure Excess for Her. Don't forget to like and subscribe throughout the video, and Tim, who's forever trying to drag me into the 21st century, has sorted out a website page, so please check that out, and if you want to have a chat or a discussion, then go to my new Facebook page. Anyway, let's get back to the review. So a little bit about Paco Rabanne initially, because I'm not sure if everybody is aware of who he is. Paco Rabanne was born in 1934 of Spanish origin, and he is a fashion designer, and in his earlier life he created jewellery for houses such as Givenchy and Dior. And then in 1966, which was a fantastic year because that's the year that both Tim and I were born, he actually started his own designing house, and he's renowned for his use of unusual metals and quite flamboyant designs and style. More notably, one of his first was for Jane Fonda. It was a green outfit that she wore in the Barbarella film. So we love Barbarella anyway, so check that out. And then he released his first fragrance, which was the Paco Rabanne Pour Homme, which was released in 1973. The Paco Rabanne Pure Excess for Ladies was launched about a month ago, sort of September 2018. And this fragrance was created by Quentin Bisch, who's created fragrances for Jean-Paul Gaultier, Azzaro, and also Mugler, such as the Angel Muse. So it does have quite a good selection of fragrances. And this one is classed as a floral oriental. Just a little bit about the bottle first, as I'm sure you'll be able to see. So it's actually based on the design of the Black Excess. It's that same shape, but it has really crisp cut, more structured, and it has an ombre effect. So it goes from like a raspberry colour and then sort of like to the paler till it's just sort of see-through glass at the bottom. And then the embellishments are dark with a black stopper at the top. Then you have this lovely gold seductive serpent. So that's the bottle. So a really sort of eye-catching lovely bottle. So with the Pure Excess, it's like about a woman who has absolutely everything, exuding sort of like sensuality, sex appeal, and you know, just sort of like quite outgoing and nonchalant. So with this fragrance, actually, Quentin Bisch had been on one of his travels and became absolutely enthralled with ylang-ylang. And what he wanted to create was something that was like an orgasm in a bottle.
Oh, goodness. What do you mean?
And Tim and I were just talking, saying that like literally with the film Barbarella, which we mentioned earlier, there was Duran Duran and also the Orgasmatron. So maybe it all sort of like fits together. So I have sprayed this. Tim's loving it. And I think that initially when you first smell this, you get that floral and that salty sweet popcorn.
Yes, it is nice in the beginning.
And like I say, the inspiration behind it, the orgasm in a bottle, is if you have a kernel that you put in to make the popcorn, you heat it up and it goes poof. So I don't know if that's just me thinking along those lines. But anyway, definitely it's quite an intense fragrance when you first spray it. You can smell those sort of like salty notes in there, but initially it opens with fragrances and essences such as peach, which can be quite sweet, and it has orange blossom. And then as it starts to dry, you get into those heart notes, which is that duo sort of like detonation of the popcorn and the ylang-ylang. And you have Ambrette in there, which is like a Musk Mallow. So you do get like a real sort of like popcorny sort of like essence to it, but it has got that lovely sort of like subtle floral. So far it's really again, quite sweet, but very, very ultra feminine and provocative. In the base notes, you have sandalwood, you've got coconut, white musk, and you also have vanilla in there, which helps sort of like sweeten, but the sandalwood gives it like an intriguing softness. But I don't think this is going to be a fragrance for the faint-hearted. This is definitely for somebody who likes to be noticed, who likes those sweeter sort of like impact fragrances. And it's going to sort of like last on the skin really well. I know that I have tried it, and a couple of the girls that have tried it alongside me have worn it, and it's really lasted on the skin. You get a really sort of like, it projects well as well. So literally it probably is going to last on the skin a good 4 to 6 hours. For some ladies, it might be something that they wear every day because of the intensity of it, because initially when you spray it is quite intense. Some ladies might like to wear it more in the evening, you know, when they want to be seductive, or if they've got something special. But definitely a feminine, full of impact, and I think it's a nice one to try if yourself or the lady that you would think of buying this likes some of those sort of like floral, almost gourmandy fragrances, because I would class this one quite similar to the Paco Rabanne Olympia, if you like the Carolina Herrera Good Girl, or even some like the Dior Cherie, or even the Dior Poison Girl. Those sort of fragrances, this would be one I think for the ladies to try. Definitely beautiful, beautiful bottle. I think that's probably what's the most eye-catching initially. So you definitely need to try this on the skin. I know that at the moment they are bringing out the gift sets in those. I think the 50ml gift set has the 50ml bottle. You do get a little sort of like bag size bottle as well, and you get the body lotion. So this time of year you do get those complimentary items, which are always really lovely to receive, and you can also layer the fragrance, and I think that's around about £62.50. So I think you get the 30ml in this, which is around about £46, £62.50 for the 50ml. And if you're a lady that loves the fragrance and likes the larger bottles, always they are the best value per millage, and I think it's around about £80 for an 80ml. So like I say, go ahead, go out and try. Always recommend you try before you buy. But this one I think is going to be a lovely, warm, erotic fragrance, quite sort of like sensual on the skin, but ultimately feminine, and it's going to be lovely for sort of like as the days grow shorter and it gets darker, cooler and crisper. This is going to be a lovely one, especially like I say with Christmas coming up as well.
It's sort of nice, isn't it?
So let me know what you think. Let me know if you've already managed to have a smell of this, whether you're picking up any of the essences of the popcorn, and what you think to it all together, because like I said, I love to read your comments. So anyway, that's it from me for now. So don't forget to check out some of my other videos, and also take a quick peek at my website and also Facebook. And I'll see you again on Ellie Smile. So take care for now.